Welcome, dear readers, to another electrifying edition of TV Day's Drama Digest. The air is thick with suspense, the stakes are sky-high, and the drama is positively pulsating as we dive into the heart of Salem's latest scandal. Today, we're peeling back the layers of a mystery that has kept us glued to our screens. Will Chad Dera, the brooding yet honorable scion of the infamous Dera family, come to the aid of Kat, the enigmatic ISA agent, when her covert identity is exposed? Buckle up, because this tale is a roller coaster of secrets, loyalties, and heart-wrenching dilemmas that will leave you gasping. The setup, a hospital, a fortune, and a web of deceit for weeks, Days of Our Lives has been weaving a tapestry of intrigue centered around the shocking acquisition of Salem University Hospital. At the heart of this saga is E.J. Dera, the silver-tongued, impeccably dressed mastermind whose motives are as murky as a stormy night. EJ's sudden purchase of the hospital, a move that sent shockwaves through the community, has raised more than a few eyebrows. After all, this isn't just any hospital, it's a cornerstone of Salem, a place where lives are saved, hearts are mended, and secrets are whispered in sterile hallways. But EJ, with his sly grin and calculating eyes, didn't dip into his own pockets out of altruism. So, where did this mysterious fortune come from? And why now? Enter Kat, the fierce and determined ISA agent whose mission is to unravel the tangled threads of EJ's financial maneuvers. Working alongside Rafe Hernandez, a seasoned investigator with a personal vendetta against the Dera clan, Kat is on a collision course with destiny. The FBI and ISA have joined forces to form a task force with one goal: to bring down the Dera empire, which has cast a long, dark shadow over Salem for decades. The hospital acquisition is the perfect entry point, a chink in the Dera armor that could expose their illicit dealings. But as Kat digs deeper, she's about to discover that this mission is far more personal than she ever imagined. Kat's secret, a mission fueled by heart and history. Kat is no stranger to high-stakes assignments, but this one hits closer to home. As an ISA agent, she's trained to keep her emotions in check, to see the world in shades of strategy and subterfuge. Yet, beneath her cool exterior lies a heart that beats fiercely for her family, particularly her sister, whose life was saved by the very doctors at Salem University Hospital. That connection isn't just a footnote, it's the pulse of Kat's determination. The hospital isn't just a building, it's a sanctuary, a symbol of hope, and a reminder of the sister she nearly lost. When Rafe briefs her on the mission, Kat's resolve hardens. She's not just fighting for justice. She's fighting for the legacy of those who saved her family. But there's a catch, a big one. Kat's investigation is about to collide with the Dera family, and not just any Dera. Chad Dera, the brother of the scheming EJ, is a man caught between worlds. Unlike his ruthless siblings, Chad has always strived to carve a different path, one paved with integrity rather than deception. He's the good Dera, a label that carries both pride and burden. Kat knows Chad, trusts him even, but the revelation of her ISA affiliation could shatter that trust like glass under a hammer. Will Chad see her as an ally or a betrayer when he learns she's been working undercover to dismantle his family's empire? EJ's shadow, a villain's grand design. To understand the stakes, we must first understand E.J. Dera. Rafe doesn't mince words when he describes his nemesis. EJ is a sociopath. It's a chilling assessment, but one that rings true to anyone who's watched EJ operate. His acquisition of the hospital isn't a charitable act, it's a chess move in a much larger game. Versavix, the pharmaceutical company tied to the Demeros, won't turn a profit for years, so the money for the hospital had to come from somewhere else, somewhere shadowy, somewhere dangerous. Rafe suspects offshore accounts, illicit deals, or perhaps even ties to organized crime. The task force's mission is clear: follow the money, expose the truth, and bring EJ to his knees. But EJ is no ordinary adversary. He's a master manipulator, always 3 steps ahead, with a knack for turning allies into pawns. Rafe knows this all too well, having been ousted by EJ in a power play that saw Arnold Feniger, a name that sends shivers down Rafe's spine, take his place. The memory of that betrayal burns in Rafe's chest, fueling his determination to see EJ fall. When Kat asks if this mission is personal, Rafe's eyes darken. "It's always personal with EJ," he says, his voice low and edged with steel. For Rafe, this isn't just about justice, it's about settling a score. The Dera divide, Chad's moral crossroads amid this storm of secrets and vendettas, stands Chad Dera, a man whose loyalty to his family is both his strength and his Achilles heel. Rafe reassures Kat that Chad is different, that he's distanced himself from the toxic machinations of his brothers, EJ and Stefan. "Chad knows your family history," Rafe tells her, his tone steady but firm. "He's not like them. He won't get in the way." But Kat isn't so sure. Her siblings, still vulnerable after their own brushes with tragedy, could become collateral damage in this war against the Demeras. The thought of them getting hurt because of her mission gnaws at her, a constant reminder of the personal cost of her duty. Chad, for his part, is unaware of the storm brewing around him. He's always been the Dera who walks the tightrope between light and shadow, striving to honor his family's legacy while rejecting their darker impulses. His relationship with Kat has been a rare bright spot in his tumultuous life, a connection built on mutual respect and shared values. But when he learns that Kat is an ISA agent tasked with tearing down the empire that bears his name, will that bond hold? Or will the weight of his family's sins pull him into the fray, forcing him to choose between loyalty to Kat and loyalty to his blood? Kat's dilemma, duty versus family. For Kat, the mission is a tightrope of its own. She's not just risking her cover, she's risking her heart. The hospital isn't just a target, it's a symbol of everything she holds dear. Her sister's survival, her family's resilience, it all traces back to those sterile halls and the doctors who worked miracles. When she joined the ISA, Kat swore to protect the greater good, but this mission feels like a calling, a chance to safeguard the institution that gave her family a second chance. Yet, the deeper she digs, the more dangerous it becomes. EJ's web of deceit is vast, and crossing him could put her siblings in the crosshairs of a man who plays by no rules. Kat's fear isn't just professional, it's deeply personal. She confides in Rafe, her voice trembling as she admits that her love for the hospital, and what it represents, might have been why she was chosen for this mission. The ISA didn't just pick her for her skills, they picked her because they knew she'd fight with everything she had. But that passion comes with a price. If EJ discovers her identity, he won't hesitate to strike at her vulnerabilities. And if Chad turns against her, the emotional fallout could be just as devastating. The revelation, will Chad stand by her? The million-dollar question looms large. What happens when Chad learns the truth about Kat? Will he be shocked, betrayed, or will he see her mission as a necessary evil to curb his brother's tyranny? Chad's history suggests he's capable of rising above his family's legacy. He's never been one to embrace the Dera penchant for power plays and betrayal. But family is family, and the Dera name carries a weight that even Chad can't fully escape. When the truth comes out, and it will, because secrets in Salem never stay buried, Chad will face a choice that could define him. Imagine the scene. Chad, standing in the dimly lit Dera mansion, his jaw tight as Kat confesses her true identity. The air is heavy with unspoken questions. Does he see her as a hero, fighting to protect the town he calls home? Or does he see her as a threat, someone who's been lying to him while plotting against his family? The camera lingers on his face, capturing every flicker of doubt, every shadow of loyalty. This is Days of Our Lives at its finest, raw, emotional, and teetering on the edge of heartbreak. The bigger picture, a town on the brink. This isn't just a story about Kat and Chad, it's a story about Salem itself. The hospital is more than a building. It's the beating heart of a community that's seen its share of triumphs and tragedies. EJ's control over it threatens to tip the balance, to turn a place of healing into a pawn in his game of power. The task force's mission isn't just about catching a criminal. It's about preserving the soul of a town that's been battered but never broken. Kat and Rafe are the tip of the spear, but they're not alone. The FBI, the ISA, and the people of Salem are watching, waiting, hoping for a victory against the Dera machine. As the investigation deepens, the stakes only get higher. Every lead, every clue, brings Kat closer to the truth and closer to danger. EJ's plans are unfolding, and the hospital is just the beginning. What other schemes lurk in the shadows? What other secrets will come to light? And when the dust settles, will Chad be standing by Kat's side, or will he be another casualty of the Dera legacy? The Cliffhanger, a drama yet to unfold as we await the next episode. Our hearts race with anticipation. Will Chad embrace Kat's mission, or will he be torn apart by the revelation of her secret? Will EJ's plans unravel, or will he outmaneuver the task force once again? And what if Kat's family, caught in the crossfire of a battle they didn't choose? One thing is certain. In Salem, nothing is ever as it seems, and the truth always comes at a cost. So, dear readers, grab your popcorn and brace yourselves. The drama is far from over, and TV Days Drama Digest will be here to guide you through every twist and turn. Will Chad help Kat when her identity is revealed? We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.